What is up, everybody? Welcome to Beyond the Diamond Friday live show at noon every Friday.
Every Friday.
Paulo Dez, producer Josh, Brian got back from his bachelor party he was attending, but the wedding's this weekend, so he's on the IL.
Busy.
On the the list that they put players on, like that they're not injured.
Oh.
And they didn't do anything wrong. They're just on that list. But he'll be back on Tuesday. Astros, Diamondbacks starting tonight. A 4.5 game lead in the West. We are going to flush the Red Series right now and go to work. And so the big news, everyone here, everyone watching, everyone tuning in is King Tuck going to play tonight? And I think we should find out in a few hours. If I was a betting man, I would say, yeah. I'd say, yeah.
We don't not revealing any sauces, but
I would just,
King Tuck.
Hell or high water. He's back after 90 plus days of
No
real
rehab.
time.
No
No rehab starts.
Do you think he's going to come out immediately swinging away, or do you think he's going to take?
I hope he has. I hope as a bit his first at bat there, he's just wearing a catcher's leg. Like, just.
I hope he does.
That'd be
really
so.
funny.
That'd be so funny. But yeah, I'm worried. How do I say this?
Lima needed another day off.
Lima needed another day off. Shake my head.
The lead is only 4.5 games, and he's taking a day off.
Yeah, 4.5 game lead, and Lima's taking a day off. You're kidding me. We'll jump into the Red Series. We'll recap the Red Series, but I'm worried about, if anything to be worried about, is just the recovery time, like post, like playing a full game, because he hasn't played a full game.
I think he'll definitely play a game, take a day off, play another game or 2 games. But he's definitely going to get a few days off in this first week.
Yeah.
Night armor, like the leg part. Yeah, he has a full
yes,
knee to toe. Somebody said I lost it. Scrolled away. Yeah, scrolled away.
Yeah, if you're on IG, Twitter, YouTube, get some questions in. We'll hit on some questions.
I'm gonna say this first thing.
Okay.
They sweep the Diamondbacks.
Wow.
The Astros are known for coming out of a series against a bad team. They lose, or they get swept or something, and then they come out swinging immediately. They lost that game. They won the series against the White Sox, but they still dropped a game, which felt like a loss of a series. And then they immediately came out and swept the next team. I can't remember who it was, but they came out and swept the next team, and that's when they went on that 9-10 run. So just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. Calling it.
Yeah, you have the Mariners 4.5, the Rangers 7.5 with how many to go? 75, 65. That's 10. That's 80. That's 20. That's 140. We play 162. That's 22 games left. You like that math? That's Harvard of the South, baby. That's how you get there. That's how you get there. Look, everything's right in front of you. You just got to go out and win. You got Framber on the bump tonight, Kikuchi behind that, and Justin Verlander on Sunday, I believe.
Yeah, Verlander on Sunday. No, it might be Ronell.
Oh, they swept Baltimore. Everyone in chat's letting you know they swept Baltimore.
Yes, that's it.
I just wish you would hang up and hang out, dude.
JV on the bump Sunday.
Kikuchi Saturday and Framber tonight. Hook 'em.
So they're giving Ronell an extra day.
Yeah, that was up. My math was mathing. My math was mathing. The jacket, yeah, we're retro Fridays from here. Retro fall. Actually, there's a Flamingos. It's a thrift store right down from our office. We'll plug them. We got this for $11. kidding me?
That's pretty cool. You know what the problem is?
What?
If the Astros get swept this weekend because you're wearing 90s Diamondbacks colors, that's a problem.
Why would you even put that in the
That's
universe, dude?
It's a problem. It's your fault. You did it. You did it.
What are you?
What's up, Astros Center? How
what
you
are
doing?
you doing? What are you talking about right now?
Just saying. I just realized.
Why would you say
you're wearing
that?
the throwback colors on the day that we're playing the Diamondbacks?
Over on YouTube, 8 to 10 game win streak coming up by the end. 2 seed, that'd be great. 2 seed would be great. We're chasing 5.
I would appreciate that.
You have 3 in the back pocket the last 3 games of the year against the Guardians. Yeah, I think you just take it game by game, like really coach speak it, game by game, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. You have Brent Strom back in town. I posted it on Twitter. If you haven't seen it, we did a Brent Strom interview in 2021, eve of Game 4 of the World Series. He took time out, originally only 15 minutes, and it ended up being almost like an hour.
Yeah, one of my favorite pods.
It is the best pod. It is the best podcast we've ever done, we'll ever do.
We'll ever do.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's the best one we've ever done and we'll ever do.
Back in 2021.
And I posted over on Twitter if you guys want to go check it out. But Brent Strom's is back. Friend of the program. Great pitching mind. Great baseball mind. And super excited to do that. Super excited to see him back. But I think going in tonight, you have to flush that Red Series. Brutal. Best way you can put it, just brutal. Just one of those series is brutal. Obviously, you don't like getting swept, especially on this back end when you kind of built up that 6.5 lead. Now it's down to 4.5. Yeah, it's been nice to get one.
It would have been nice to get one. Yeah, especially that first game and this last game was close enough to win.
Is tonight the closest must-win, non-must-win game?
Potentially for the rest of the season. We've had closer ones recently that they've taken care of. But yeah, this is a turnaround game where if you can take this first game, win the series against the Diamondbacks, and kind of just continue a roll from there, you should be fine. But things start getting a little dicey if you lose this series, the Mariners sweep their series. You're like, okay, all right, this isn't comfortable anymore. Something's happening. But no, I don't think they'll have an issue. I do think you need to not let Corbin Carroll beat you because Jesus, he is on a crazy tear. A
tear.
What would you do if Kyle Tucker's first at bat hits a bomb?
I can't say that on camera. I can't say that on a live show.
Live stream.
I can't say that on a live show.
I think I'll lose my mind.
I will ascend.
I think the whole city will just everybody goes back.
It'll be the rapture. Yeah, the Mariners just kind of hanging around, sticking around. I think you've got to get
easy teams right now.
Yeah, you got to get to 6.5 before they're in town. You don't want this to be 3.5, 4.5 when they come into town with 3. They'll be fired up. Chat said clear eyes, full hearts can't lose. Nathan over on IG says, "Yo, is Tucker back? ? We'll find out in a few hours.
We'll find out. We're not going to divulge any trade secrets, but
we're going to see him this weekend for sure.
For sure, huh?
Hopefully it's tonight. I think if Tucker plays tonight or plays tomorrow or plays Sunday, whatever it is, the lineup just elongates. I don't know how you're gonna fit who in what spot, but when you're able to put Kyle Tucker back in this lineup, it gets deep, and obviously, you had Ben Gamble, you had Hayward, you recalled back up Chas McCormick. Obviously, those guys are going to fight for when left field, when Jordan's not playing left, and if Jake Myers needs a spell in center. But getting Kyle Tucker back to right field, great. Nathan, we're streaming on IG Live, YouTube, Twitter. I guess technically Facebook.
Yes, Facebook, Twitch.
We're on Twitch. Yeah, we're on all streaming.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. Yeah. Texas Brick, that's a great question. Where is he going to be in the batting lineup? Do you protect him and put him in like the 2-hole early? You go?
I think you put him 4. Let him
Altuve, Jordan, Breggs, Tuck, Diaz.
Either that or Altuve, Breggs, Jordan, Tuck, like back to how it used to be. I think you give him a few times to kind of see live pitches coming in. I don't think he's not going to rehab start. Obviously, he's been hitting in the cages and stuff, but I assume he's going to want to. It's going to take some time. A pitch come in.
Yeah,
he's pretty quick, so I think even just sitting on deck for one at bat, watching whoever's in front of him take 3 or 4 pitches will be enough for him to kind of get back in there. 5th, to be honest, keep Yiner in the cleanup spot. I don't hate it, especially to start. Moving forward, Tucker's back to Tucker. I don't want him hitting 5th. He needs to be hitting top 4 at minimum. I would
3.
I'd hit him, 2 or 3.
3.
You need him. You need a MVP level Tucker to get as many at bats as possible.
This is why I would bat him second. You get more at bats over the next 4 weeks.
Yes,
I think you would technically still
every at bat
bat's huge.
In September is getting him ready for October.
Yes. Yeah. And granted, you're rolling out a legitimate MVP candidate pre-injury. So,
he was. People forget he was leading the league in home runs.
Yeah,
he was like right there with Gunnar Henderson before he got.
Yeah, hit. And before Judge got caught on fire and Soto caught on fire. But
I don't know if he. I mean, is there a world where Tucker can get to 50 home runs or something? I mean, he was on that pace, right? He was on.
Let me pull it up right now.
Kyle Tucker stay on that pace, but full season of peak Kyle Tucker is dangerous to think about.
And I think the frustration, I said on the last live show that the frustrations for me, obviously the fan base is frustrated with the way the Astros navigated the conversation of the injury. And I'm very much, hey, as long as the athlete knows and the doctors know and everyone, the trainers know what the game plan is, me as a fan, if it falls off and I'm frustrated, that's just the game.
It's not necessary that the fans need to know everything, but it is like
there's a peace of mind factor for sure as a fan.
But why aren't they divulging? Like, what is the reason?
If that, it's not a surprise. This is who they are. They've always been this way. So, like, as long as the athlete knows, the trainer knows, and the doctor knows, fine. Kyle Tucker, before the injury, 214 at bats, 57 hits, 19 home runs, batted .266, 42 runs, 40 RBIs, 10 stolen bags, a 979 OPS, 175 OPS plus, and a 3.6 WAR.
Nasty.
And to follow up on the frustration side, I am frustrated with one thing: being robbed of seeing a full year of peak prime Kyle Tucker.
No, I agree. That's the biggest thing.
Obviously, the conversation, he's going to be a free agent after the following and going into 2026. So, like, as a fan, I'm like, damn, we were just robbed. We were just robbed of that. Like, robbed of seeing what could have been. Like, but we'll say it. We'll keep saying it. We'll say it as long as we have this platform. Doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. It's about what you do in September, October. Exactly. It's about and November. It's about what you do in the Burrs, baby. It's what you do in the Burrs.
You got to get there first.
Got to get there.
Luckily, they've kind of. I feel a lot more comfortable about where they're at now than I did even 2 weeks ago. But you can't let your foot off the brake or off the gas now.
Go.
You have to keep your foot down.
The 4.5. If I would have told you the Astros would at one point in the season be 12-24, be down 10.5 games, Kyle Tucker would miss 95 calendar days.
Yeah.
You lost Lance McCullers Jr., Luis Garcia, Christian Javier, Jose Urquidy, JP France.
Jesus.
Who else? Is that the only arm?
France. Starters, yeah.
You would run a rotation of Framber Valdez, Hunter Brown, Spencer Arrighetti, Ronel Blanco,
and that's it. You had 4 dudes.
You had 4 guys
for like a 3-week stretch. You only had 4 starters, and you were you were calling up a Jake Bloss or whoever.
You had a Bloss, you had a Blair Henley, you had a bullpen game, you had all of that.
They had 2 bullpen games in July.
And on September 6th, you'd be up 4.5. I would say, did the nukes go off?
Yeah, I would say
what happened?
My guess would be does Jordan have 50 home runs? Like, is he just carrying us? Yeah. Which he has carried us for some games.
I think Jordan.
Like he's very balanced.
Diaz. I think Diaz has been the huge guy.
Diaz has been, honestly.
Oh,
if you look at it, the 2 saviors of this season are Yainer Diaz and Ronel Blanco. And I guess you could see.
I would counter
like
with.
I know
Ronel being the balance.
Sure, yeah, but I like they might be in an even deeper hole.
Yeah,
and you only have, Framber basically is the only other consistent starter for most of the year. Hunter has been better lately, but he still has like a 3.4 ERA. Spencer's had great starts, but he still has like a 5 ERA. Like those aren't guys that have shut it down all year.
I would almost say you can almost put the season in pockets or acts, right? Pop culture.
Yeah.
Act 1 was heavily led by Kyle Tucker, led by Ronel Blanco, ran by Taylor Scott and Seth Martinez.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Act 2, Hunter Brown, Spencer Arrighetti, Yainer Diaz, Josh Hader.
Yeah.
Sprinkle of Jordan being really, really good. Altuve being really, really good. I mean,
yeah.
Granted, they're not hitting their peak highs yet, so we're getting there. I would also put Alex Bregman in Act 2. Alex Bregman got really hot right after Mexico City.
What you start Act 2 in like August? Or I'm sorry, you start Act 3 in like August, end Act 2, and
yeah.
Where does that cut off?
Yeah, I would say Act 2 starts Mexico City.
Act 2 starts Mexico City. I was saying like the break.
And Act 3 would probably be
like August, early August to mid August.
So August 1st.
August 1st.
So you're in Act 3 right now.
I would say Arrighetti and Jordan are the stars of Act 3 so far, outside of Arrighetti's last start.
I would also put Diaz in that Act 3.
Yeah.
He's just been steady.
A lot of the heroes from Act 2 and 3 have been consistent. They've stayed carrying us. And you look at a guy like Altuve, he's had kind of a down year, but if you look at his stats, like he's still like, I'll take that from Altuve every year.
I think Jose Altuve's below, or he's at 3.0 WAR. He's 163 hits, 18 home runs, batting 294
hits.
Yeah, 294. You know his Prize Picks line was 150.5. Smashed that.
Easy smash.
123 OPS plus, a 784 OPS. So he's below his career numbers.
And he has
pretty much all categories.
How many home runs does he have?
He has 18 home runs right now. So he has one more than last year, 10 less than 2022.
I was say the combination of him getting 163 hits and 18 home runs, if he was hitting for contact more, it could have been a 200 hit season for him.
Yeah, this is, I mean, if you 2021 839 OPS, 921 OPS in 2022, 915 OPS in 90 games in 2023. He's at 784 this year.
Yeah, it's taking a dip.
Hopefully there's positive regression to the mean with Jose Altuve.
All I need
for September, October.
I just need postseason Altuve to show up. I need him to break the record for postseason home runs this year, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, Casey, you're right. Arrighetti, Brown. I mean, insane. JP France feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah. France going down, Urquidy going down, and Javier. I didn't even say Javier and all that. Javier.
Yeah.
Insane. I mean,
next year, like to start this year, I thought this year was the final year of the window.
I think it's open for 4, dude. I think it's open.
Great about next year. Now that rotation looks dangerous.
You have money to spend. You're going to spend money at first. You're going to spend money in the outfield. You're going to spend money at third.
We're going to have some fun off-season pods talking about.
You know who I want? Like big board.
Okay. Who?
Obviously Alex Bregman. But outside of the scope of Astro free agents,
let me guess. What position?
Outfield.
They're free agent this year?
Free agent to be. A lot of allies, a lot of friends, a lot of countrymen.
Let me look at the list. We got time. We don't need to rush through this. Let me guess.
Chat,
this.
what do you think? Chat, who do you think does his number one free agent big board?
2025 free agent.
We got a Soto over there. I wish not number one on my big board. Christian Walker has been my man crush. Not number one on my big board.
Well, stop knocking guys off. Hold on, let me get my guess in.
DC, you're crazy.
Outfielders here. Oh, it's between two in my head.
You want to say them out loud?
My first thought was Teoscar.
Okay.
But it's Santander.
It's Santander.
I knew it. I fucking
It's
I know
Santander.
You want the
need
switch hitting bopper.
I need Santander in my life.
Alec, yeah,
Collins
guessed it.
Collins got it.
Oh, that's just David Collins.
Yeah. Because I've been in the group message just spamming Santander.
He's clutch too.
Oh my gosh.
Put
him in 39
home
home runs this year. Like, I'm not expecting that, but give me fellow Venezuelan, best friends with Altuve, Omar Lopez. Like, there's a lot of Venezuelan connections, dog.
My only thing is, the only counter to that is we might need a center fielder, dude.
No, true. I mean,
because like you get a Santander and what he's like just tandeming with.
I'm older than Santander. Oh,
I'll talk to y'all. He's gonna go through something for another few minutes.
Oh,
yeah. The only issue is if you have Santander, he's not playing center field, so you have Tucker and right, and then you have to tandem a guy like that with Jordan left field DH, and then you still have Jake Myers in center, which I don't hate Jake Myers. I think he's an excellent defensive center fielder, and I think he still can improve with the bat and be something like a 750 OPS guy in his career, which is fine with elite defense. But I think if you're going to go spend money on an outfielder, you got to find a guy that can play center.
I mean, over on IG, Jordan, Santander, Tuck. Ooh, buddy, yeah, get me bricked up on a Friday.
That's three dudes that could hit 40 home runs.
Oh,
that's kind of wild.
That's my guy. That's my number one on my big board.
I don't hate it. Offensively, I don't hate it. It's just if you're going to spend the money, I'd rather be on a center. Are there any center fielders that are like even Cody Bellinger?
Would Belly? What about Belly?
Yeah, the list is not long. It's Cody Bellinger, Harrison Bader, Michael A. Taylor, and Kevin Pillar. Those are the center fielders available in free agency.
Just ride with Jake Myers in defense.
Yeah, I guess you just ride with Jake Myers.
Yeah, Murph, I'm with you.
Don't fuck with their defense. Yeah. No. That's why I'm like, I don't hate it. I just
Jake Myers plays.
I know Santander is going to cost, so it's like, because then you're going to be, I guess you just tandem them, tuck in center. Well,
Santander can play any corner outfield, can play some first and DH, and he's going to be 30.
Yeah, I do really like that. I think he's going to get a bag though. What do you think he's going to get? You guess, and then I'll give you what Spot Rack has as his estimated
4/120.
4/120. So that's
30
year. He's only getting 4 years at 30. You don't think he's looking for longer than that?
I'm just thinking what Crane does.
Yeah, I mean, not like what you think we could get him for, but what do you think he's going to be looking for?
I think 4 for 120's healthy. You're in Texas. 120 goes a long way.
Yeah. Right now he's making
11.5.
Yeah.
I guess his ARB.
Spot Rack has his annual AAV market value as 17 a year.
Oh, I definitely. Oh,
but I think that's just that doesn't take into the human aspect and the market. They're thinking because he's.
Yeah. I'm not. Obviously, that's not my bread and butter numbers. You guys saw me do math to open the show.
I think that's valid. I think 4/120 is a contract.
I think what we have to do. Actually, you know what? I would text I'm text someone real quick.
Oh, you're gonna find out live on the show. Text a source.
No, just a numbers guy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So the Astros next year. Oh, they have no space right now.
You know what's great? We can talk about next year and still think about the parade. Still think about calling the mayor. Still thinking about locking down Louisiana Street. Still thinking about planning the parade. I'm struggling
right now.
guys.
It has their cap, or what what they're spending. This year it has them at $296 million. The Astros. Next year it falls to 146.
Yeah, we have a ton of money.
That's $150 million
ton of money
freeing up. Yeah, 22 million a year. I feel like that's around there. Think anyone bites on a big 1 year deals? I heard the Astros offered Harper one for 50, and he was tempted by it, but signed with Philly for the amount of years. I never heard that.
I'll check in on that.
That's pretty interesting. I don't know. I feel like the only ones that would
Murph,
be like
I like
Soto.
that. Tagala?
Soto. Tagola? What? How do you say his name?
Something like that.
Tagola.
He's cold on MLB show.
Tagola?
Okay. One of my numbers guys said blind guess 5,140.
So an extra year, 20 mil more. That's like 26.
28.
28. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. Well, especially because you get him for next year. You lose Breggs, so you have to get a third baseman as well. So your big move, two big moves the offseason would be him and a third baseman. So you spend on. Well, how did we get on free agent talk right here in the middle of September?
I know,
at it, but it's fun. We love it. So you would get him and you would get a third baseman, and then the next season. But would that just pretty much guarantee you're not re-signing Tucker?
I think it's insurance.
It's for sure insurance. That's what I was like. That way, if you lose Tucker, you still have Santander for a couple more years. But
yeah,
I feel like that would be a small white flag.
Oh, we got here because I said we just got robbed of a year of Tucker.
Yeah.
As a fan base,
just kind of ranting on this Friday.
Yeah, we're just vibes, just vibing on
helping our pitching staff. Murphy, we've been saying this as well. I would rather re-sign Bregman than Tucker. And that's tough. That's a tough thing to say. But just what you're saying. I mean, I think he means more to this team with the intangibles, with the position value. I mean, you've seen it this year. The Astros have been able to get to where they are without Tucker. I don't know if they're in this same position if you lose Bregman for this whole year. And not even because he's doing that crazy with his bat, but just everything he kind of brings with helping the pitching staff, with helping. Let me go with this. Let me ask you this: if Bregman was going to be a coach in the bigs, say 15 years from now, do you think he's a head coach, a hitting coach, or sneakily a pitching coach, or like a advisor for the pitching program or some shit?
Being fortunate enough to know the guy, I think he'd be a front office guy, dude.
So not even a coach at all.
I think he could blend the two worlds.
That's what I was thinking, like some sort of advisory coach role where he's not having to be in there.
I don't think he's in there grinding 162 in the dugout. I think you can weaponize the way that guy just. I mean, honestly, like we've been very fortunate to get to know him and over the last few years and stuff. But like this guy, breathes, drinks baseball. Like he is. No disrespect, he has this Mamba mentality to him, and and to go back to the conversation of just like who do you go with, I just you cannot replace a Gary Bertier, you cannot replace an Alex Bregman. There's just so much intangibles, it almost sucks because they use this intangible line so much in the past with Maldy and Dusty and stuff. It's kind of gotten that word's gotten kind of soured on with Astros Twitter and the fan base.
I mean, free agents, new players, articles. Everybody's talked about the Astros culture and the clubhouse and that
him.
winning culture that's
It's
sustained.
him.
And I think Bregman is the linchpin of that. Not to say that if he leaves, the culture leaves with him. I think that culture is now ingrained in the clubhouse, and it's been passed along, to many different people. To where I think he's going to be fine if he does leave, but he is the linchpin of that. And if he stays, I think that culture is locked in, and we're good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm torn. I won't be mad.
I mean, I would love to find a way to get both.
I'll be mad if they don't sign either.
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's a problem for me. I'll be pissed. But I don't like it. Either one. I'll be, I won't be mad about it.
Well, I think you saw what the market's going to be with Chapman signing a 6-year 151. You're going to have to be in that 5-6 range, and you're going to have to be north of 151 now.
Yeah.
So
I think it's going to be like, what was it? It was 5 for 151? Or
6 for 151?
6 for 151. I think he's going to get like 160. 6 for 160.
I think he's going to get 175, dog.
Yeah. Same amount of years?
So Chapman got 6 for 151. What's 6 for 175?
I said 6 for 180 on a poll I did earlier this year, and people said I was drunk. People were not happy with me. And I was like, I don't know, man.
Or just lock it in. Just, you know what's going to hit? You know what's going to hit? Like 1980s crack. That Alex Bregman video right before that little gap before like the wild card series or the ALDS, whatever hopefully we're in, is I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I think that's
I thought you were gonna say his tribute video.
No. No, I don't even want to talk about I'm talking positive.
Yeah.
I'm talking positive.
Yeah,
chemistry over currency. That's what keeps a dynasty.
That's
a bar.
That's a bar and a half.
Way _ Doe34. That is a bar over on IG.
Last year, Dana Brown said on the Brian the Lima show on Sports Talk 790.
You could say, "Hey Alexa, play Brian the Lima show on Sports Talk 790."
That Tucker would be an Astro for life. He did say that. Who do you think Dana wants more?
Bregman.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the whole front office. And the thing is, I love Tucker.
Tucker's our guy. We played Fortnite with him.
Absolutely.
I think there's a way you can get both.
I think there's a way you can both. I think you're right.
Why not? Keep the party going.
They got 150 mil next year. They got 150 mil next year. Give 35 to Tucker and 30 to Breggs a year and move on.
Everyone watching this. I don't care where you are in life. If you have kids right now, you're going to have future kids. You have grandkids. Don't want to have kids. This next generation is only going to know what we're living in right now. They're screwed.
Yeah.
Like the Kansas City, this is how crazy it is. And this thought hit me the other day. The Kansas City Royals are looking to get back in the playoffs after a decade.
Yeah, it's been a decade.
It doesn't
feel like it.
The Kansas City Royals who beat the young Astros.
To me, it feels like
took the Giants.
It feels like
it feels
happened.
like yes.
Yeah.
So right now, we just gotta put your feet up, hang out, hang up, and just enjoy this.
Vibe and enjoy some ball.
You know what I mean? Because the future generations are gonna be like, "Oh, I wish I had that." Yeah. Look at the Yankee fans. They still clamor for 2009. We're gonna be clamoring for this when we're older. Like
the children yearn for
the mines. Yeah, the children yearn for the mines. They yearn for the commissioner's trophy, the piece of the piece of metal?
The piece of metal, yeah.
So that's where my mindset is. Like we're in the good days. We're on the back of the good days, but we're still in the good days.
Yeah.
So like fuck it, let's spend some money, Uncle Crane. Let's keep this party going. Let's keep both of them in here. Keep it going.
I was at the playoff game where the Royals came back from.
Sorry, Mike.
The
ball right over Correa's glove. Young Correa.
I was working. I was a manager at a Halloween store, and I was throwing shit around my office. When my employees came in, they're like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not fucking okay." Jesus, I was so hyped. I was like,
I think that team. I mean this respectfully. I think that team was dumb enough to win it all.
For sure, yeah.
Like
They had no idea of like the pressure.
I have a take. They win it. They find a way to win it in 2015. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it done?
Mm-hmm.
Like this, as this dynasty, yeah, is the dynasty what we have now? Like the sins of 15 got us here to 2024.
Everything happens for a reason.
The sins of 19 got you here to 2024. Because look, I want you right now. Call the mayor, play in the parade, lock down Louisiana Street. This team is winning the World Series. The Houston Astros are winning the World Series in 2024.
Okay, I agree.
There's just
if they win this year, is that a dynasty cemented?
Yeah,
it's spread out.
I mean,
it's not as condensed as the Giants. Obviously, not as condensed as the '90s Yankees, but it's still 3 rings in the span of 7-8 years.
I think the word dynasty is being thrown around right with this team. I don't even use dynasty anymore. I think it's just an era.
I think era is a better word.
I think
calling it the golden era.
I think because when I as a baseball guy, you think of the 90s Braves, 90s Yankees, right? 2000s. I mean, you can run in my mind. I just think steroid era, but you could start thinking about the Red Sox, the Cardinals, Yankees got one. You had a miscellaneous from the 2000s, right? There's no one really cranked out the world. Obviously, the Yankees were the Yankees. But the 2010s, I start going like, okay, the Giants, the Red Sox, like you. So I think in eras, right? The Royals. So now I'm like, oh, this is just the Astros era.
Yeah.
In the footnotes of history.
Yeah, it's like the 90s Braves.
So if they win in 2024, they win in 2025, whatever it is, it's just the era of what this team was.
Is Tucker confirmed back?
We don't know. We'll find
confirmed.
Out. No, not confirmed. Nothing's ever confirmed.
We'll see.
We'll just.
Texas Brick Sanchez says, yeah, but how many ALCSs? Might as well be the Houston Invitational. It is. We made a shirt called the Houston Invitational, and we might have to add another notch to that.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We use the Houston Invitational.
A decade of dominance is a decade of dominance, regardless of it starts and ends in the middle of the decade or the start. Golden Era is a good fit, but this team is definitely the dynasty of the AL. Yeah. It's a decade. It really is coming up on a decade.
I mean, it's crazy.
If they keep this up just a few more years, you could say like it's a decade of Astros just dominance. It gets you up there with like Alabama.
Yes, I mean, yeah. You get one more, you are. I mean, I already think you are kind of Alabama, and you are New England Patriots. You kind of are the New Age Chiefs, like the Warriors. Like,
do you think if they called it the Final Four, like they do in college, the Astros would be more respected? Of like, because I don't think it hits a lot of people.
I don't think. Yeah, that's
I don't
a
think
good
it
take.
hits people like they have been one of the final 4 teams left in the game for 7 straight years.
8 straight years.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 7. This would be
going for 8.
Going for 8 straight years. Yeah, I mean that's crazy. If there was a team in March Madness that was in the Final Four every single year for 7 straight years,
you're Kansas. You're Duke.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a blue. You are a blue blood.
Yeah,
you are a blue blood.
It's crazy.
But to get to that 8 number, you have to win. You have to. I mean, the season's not over. You have 20 games.
Yeah, let's get
22
back to
games.
We really tangented on to like free agent talk.
We're just vibes. It's retro. Dude, it's retro Friday, dog. It's retro Friday, dog. It's in.
Diamondbacks coming up.
A team scrapping to get in.
Yeah, where are they at?
I got it right here.
That NL West has been.
I mean
a dogfight.
The wild card. Yeah. So they're in the 2 spot. They're at 79 and 62.
They're in the
2 wild card spot.
Oh, that's the second wild card spot.
Padres are ahead of them by a half game. The Braves and Mets are
Dodgers,
tied.
I didn't realize the Dodgers pulled away.
Dodgers did pull. Yeah.
So the Mets and who?
Mets and Braves are tied.
Mets and Braves are tied, and the Padres and Diamondbacks are Diamondbacks are back at half a game. Wow.
So
it's really bunched up.
Nut cutting time. Everyone's playing to win.
Yeah, they're not coming into town lollygagging at the end of September.
It's not Cabo on 3. They're trying to get back.
They're trying to punch us in the face.
I think, let me see. I'm going to pull up who they're rocking with this weekend. They have Pafat, P-F-A-A-D.
Paft? How do they say it? I've heard it 1,000 times, but I can still.
And then they have
Garrett.
They got Erod, who we faced quite a bit against Kikuchi on Saturday.
How do you say that Diamondback pitcher's name? Paft?
Paft.
Is that right? I don't know.
Oh, Paft with 2 P's. It's Pam with 2 M's. Then Pam with 2 M's. I get it. Here for the Pan dilemma.
Yeah.
Fat.
Somebody said fat.
Ryan Nelson versus Verlander on Sunday.
Ryan Nelson's kind of a dude, right?
Ooh. Oh, I'm looking at on the Arizona schedule. It's like 5:10 start, a 1:10 start, a 4:10 start. Realize it's Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah, 7:10 tonight, 3:10 tomorrow, 6:10 on.
Ooh, Sunday night game, dog.
Sunday night ESPN.
We got a Sunday night.
Oh, Sunday night ball, Sunday night football, Sunday night baseball. Double header action. Have multiple TVs going on.
Oh, football's back.
What a game!
What a game!
Jesus.
Just a toe. It was just a toe.
It's just crazy to think about. They had no business even being on that.
Yeah. You see Mahomes what he said after? He's like, should have wore white cleats.
Really? He said that?
Yeah. It was like
if
a
I'm
little
receiver. I'm wearing white cleats
for sure.
Ever. Yeah. What are we doing? I'm wearing white cleats with white like spikes as well. Like everything white.
Yeah. I see you on over in IG. CZ. Astros are the Patriots in Alabama.
We have 3 different pronunciations in the chat. We're lost. Fad,
fought,
and fought. Which I think fought might be right.
Fought sounds right. Fat sounds cool though. Fat with the PH.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Pause. Anyway, you have a really, really good team coming in, playing really, really good baseball, playing for something. The Astros got to take care of business at home. You cannot let off the gas. You have Seattle. They are playing the Cardinals in St. Louis.
Interesting. The Cardinals are kind of in it, right?
And everyone keeps winning in the NL, so they haven't made any ground. They're 71-69.
Yeah, they're 5 games back. They might have a better chance at their division.
No, I think Milwaukee.
I didn't realize Milwaukee went on that run.
Well, and then Texas has kind of made a position move this week. 7.5. They have the Angels this weekend.
They're only 3 games back from Seattle. They could still finish.
And they have 6 games with Seattle, I believe.
Do they have 6 games?
Hold on,
they could finish the season better than Seattle.
They have.
That's a good point. Astros play better against red hot teams. That's true.
Seattle and the Rangers have 7 games left.
7 games?
4
so
in
Seattle.
Beat each other up.
Yeah. Kind of split the series 4-3.
4 in Seattle, 3.
So you want Texas taking that series 4-3?
Yeah.
And we'll be.
It's almost good that Texas is still mathematically alive.
Seattle might have to face DeGrom. Is he back? He's made 2 rehab starts. I don't know where he's at with.
All right, chat. Everyone watching, we broke up the seasons into Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Act 1 was everything to Mexico City.
Yeah.
Act 2 was from Mexico City to August 1st. And then Act 3 is now August 1st to the end of the season. Give me your grades.
Okay.
So everyone in chat, we'll do this for Instagram.
Act 1, I'll say was a C-.
Wow. Say F.
Yeah,
I know.
by the end of Act 1. Well, when was that Mexico series? It was like May something. Yeah, maybe F.
If the standard is a standard, Act 1 was an F.
Okay, yeah. No, you got me. Yeah,
You like that?
Yeah,
You let that coach speak?
The Astros
Hey,
standard.
hey, Joey, you need me to come in the locker room, get the boys fired up? I got you. The standard is a standard. Act 1 was an F.
Act 1 was an F. Act 2, I say, was a. It's hard to say. It's not. I don't know if I want to give it a full A. It was A minus.
Ooh, I'm gonna.
I was gonna say B plus A minus.
Act 2. I'll go A minus, dude. If you ate 10.5 and then went up 6.5, obviously now 4.5.
But where were they August 1st though? That's the thing. I don't remember.
Ooh, can we? Is there
August is really where they turned it on?
What
and
was the Astros record? August 1st.
Because they went. That first series in August was the Tampa Bay series.
Okay,
they had just lost a series to Pittsburgh.
I'll
to end.
I'll go back and do this, but StatMuse, the Houston Astros are 19-13 since August 1st. So Act 3, they're currently 19-13. Yeah. Damn, they dropped. Man, they could have easily been 20-12, 21-11.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. I would say B. I would say an 85, a straight B for Act 3 right now at 19-13.
For Act 3?
For Act 3.
Yeah. Yeah, right now they're at a B. They need to be better.
Let me see. Yeah. How can I? Man,
I like Aaron's saying D A minus B plus. That's pretty close. Texas Bricks at F B plus A. That's pretty close. I do think right now I'd agree that they're sitting at a B plus for this third act.
For Act 3.
Yeah, they just they need to turn around. If they can be over 500 for the rest of the month, I'll be willing to bump that up to an A.
Yeah, I think an A minus is definitely on the board for Act 3 still, but so's B minus C plus.
Yeah, no,
like
you're right now. You're at a teeter-totter moment where they're up, but if you take your foot off the gas, it could really get ugly. But if you keep your foot on the gas, you can accelerate this to an A and run away the division and potentially a 1 or 2 seed.
When was
Abba said
April 27th was, so Act 1's pretty short. Act 2's pretty long.
Yeah, Act 2 is pretty low. That's why I was like, because that Mexico series was like early.
We'll say May 1st. Okay, Astros record.
You'd have to say you'd have to say June. You split it into 2 months. There's 6 months in the season, so
May 1st.
April, May is Act 1.
1st.
Act 2 is June, July, and then Act 3 is August, September.
The Astros had a record of 46-33 between May 1st and August 1st. So we'll just say that as Act 2. Fuck it for math.
May 1st? Well, no, do June 1st. Because then the Act 1 is only April.
Oh,
yeah. Split it 2 months each act.
Okay.
2 months each act is what we're saying. So April, a little bit of March, April, and May.
The Houston Astros had a 31-19 record between June 1st and 2024 to August 1st, 20. That's an A plus. 31-19.
31-19 is
Act 2 is A plus.
A plus.
Okay, so then
the 19-13 since for Act 3 so far.
So that would be a B.
Yeah.
And then what was opening day?
Opening day was March 28th. So March 28th to May 31st. A lot of math on today's episode.
So what to
May 31st.
May 31st. Riveting. It's riveting content.
Shout out StatMuse. Very helpful.
The Astros are 25-33.
Yeah. So 25-33 for
F.
Act 1, 31-19 for Act 2, and 19-13 so far for Act 3.
B.
Yeah. So somebody said F, B minus A. I would say F, A, B right now. Fab. It's pronounced fab.
Garrett Harrelson Lovers here.
Shout out.
Confirmed math pod.
Yeah.
Big math pod. Big math guy. C's get degrees.
We lost some viewers there in the the show your work section.
Yeah.
Let's compare present Astros to the 21 season. Ooh.
We'll have to do that. We'll do that.
We're definitely in the offseason. We're going to do a full. I think we're going to do a full breakdown of ranking ranking the Golden Era seasons.
Okay.
Obviously, your World Series winning seasons are a top, but after this year we'll rank seasons, maybe rank pitching staffs, rank rosters. We got. It's a long off season usually, so we'll find some stuff to talk about.
What's
up?
I have a two-part question, two different questions.
Okay.
What's your favorite regular season game, vibe? With Sunday Night Baseball coming up this weekend. I'm not a big Sunday Night Baseball guy.
Or specific
like
game.
Being at the game. Yeah, I'm going to a game.
It's hard to beat a Friday night.
Your Friday night firework.
It's hard to beat a Friday night. But a part of me loves a Wednesday day game.
A Wednesday day game is just it breaks up the week. We act like we're
Wednesday day game, but Wednesday day game is Wednesday day game is less about the baseball. I'll say that. Friday night is I'm locked in for this game.
Okay.
Wednesday day baseball is I'm at the ballpark.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the atmosphere. We're walking around. We're getting some dogs. We're hanging out at the Crawford boxes, St. Arnold's area, hanging out with the boys. I feel like Wednesday day game is they lose a Wednesday day game. I'll put it this way: they lose a Wednesday day game, it hurts less than if they lose a Friday night, under the lights baseball.
Okay.
I'm going Wednesday. Can't wait. Hell yeah, dude.
We'll be there. Wednesday.
What is that?
It's a day game. I think it's a 1:10 start.
No, it's a 7:10 start.
Oh,
so Wednesday night.
Never mind. I will not be at a night game.
I'll move the camera next time.
Yeah, a Friday night plus getting buzz and hitting the club bar around Minute Maid. That's strong. That's strong. That is very strong.
Thursday is the next day game.
This upcoming Thursday?
Yeah, 1:10.
Don't meet me there. Beat me there, baby.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Okay, let's do this for another clip.
Yeah, what was your other question? You only asked one.
Yeah. Let's do a snake draft of favorite items at Minute Maid Park. You consume.
Items. Favorite food, drink.
Food, drink, yeah. Granted, our list is going to be different. Josh doesn't
Who's
drink.
getting first pick? I'll let you get first pick because you clearly have something in mind.
I mean, I'm going to take the fan favorite number 1 overall pick. I'm not doing the work. I'm not trusting my scouting department. I'm taking El Tempo Margarita 1-1.
You'll see. I'm not going to pick that because I don't drink.
1-1.
So yeah, you can have that. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get all the alcohol items because it's not for me.
It's very judgmental.
No, I just
dude. It's fine.
I can't pick something I have never experienced. So I don't.
We're not judging here. No judgment zone. You're just throwing me on the bus. Fine.
I'm trying to decide. Do I pick one of the fancy food items?
I'm just saying, but let's go on IG, dog. We're gonna have a list and everything.
Pick a tried and true.
You get 2 picks too. It's a snake draft.
Oh, it is a snake draft. Okay, I'm gonna pick a barbecue pulled pork.
Ooh,
from what is it, Killerman's or
Killen's up the top?
Up top.
Yeah, I don't think they're there anymore, but yes, that counts.
Are they not?
Locks in.
I swear I had it earlier this year.
I think a new barbecue spot took over.
Oh, I didn't pay attention.
But you can lock it in.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, barbecue pulled pork sandwich because you're in Texas. It's just a good thing to eat at a ball game. It just feels good.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take the classic dog.
Ooh,
hot dog at a ball game.
Hot dog at a ball game. Strong. That's strong. I'm gonna go helmet ice cream.
Okay.
And then with the sprinkles, gotta go sprinkles. And I'm going to take.
Wait. Nah. I was gonna get Garrett in here and we'll get his takes in a minute.
A good old fashioned chicken tender basket.
Damn it!
Just a good.
You know me, I'm a chicken guy.
A Tindy guy. I'm a Tindy guy through and through. I'm gonna find me a Tindy. I didn't look. It's a reach.
Guillermo said, "Do the shooting stars count?" No, that's not an item at the game.
The Tindies I had at the last game. I was in right field. Got some Tindies. They slapped. And look, better. It was a reach. I had to take it off the board because I knew you can't.
All right, so I have we're just doing 4, right?
Yeah. So I have 3.
You have 3. I have 2, and then you have 1 last pick.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with. You already took ice cream in the helmet, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. With solid. I'm gonna go with a pretzel.
Ooh,
Classic.
a salted pretzel, or just the pretzel?
Salted,
Yeah,
salted for sure.
Strong.
Solid pretzel, and then this is probably showing privilege a little bit, but
What do you mean by that?
well, I'm gonna go with a club item.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the club level that pizza that guy's making up
Ooh,
on the club.
Sneaky good. I don't know the name, but yeah, it's over the right hand corner.
They have the little stone brick.
Yeah. Ooh. That's a little game changer.
Otherwise, I'd say Papa John's, but it's hard to pick up. It's like it's good. It's like nice at a game. It's easy to eat.
Because the comments would have butchered you, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like Papa John's. It's just the fact that it's pizza. I just say pizza, but yeah, because that's for me. For me, a lot of it is convenience. I hate trying to eat a fucking messy something at a game. Like I'm trying to
nachos. Like I love
standing up. And you're just like that's why I would have picked nachos.
The nachos at the club level nachos, they have like little Asian
with the meat on it.
Yeah. You
can that can go. That can fly.
JB's here. We got to
Garrett, open the door for JB.
I'm gonna go with my last pick. I'm gonna go with my last pick.
John's at the door.
My last pick of my draft. I'm gonna go a nice, cold, refreshing. I'm pitting now St. Arnold's and Carbach against each other. Whoever wants a beer sponsorship, I will make that final pick. So a nice, cold, refreshing. Beep. That's my final pick. So whatever company wants to work with us.
Wow, John just fucking got us. Fucking got him. He's not here.
Wow.
You just made Garrett run for nothing.
Wow.
You just made Garrett run for nothing. Somebody said section 118, the finger funnel cake. That is solid.
That is
funnel cake.
That's a ball knower.
That's a ball knower.
That's a Minute Maid Park.
When you're naming sections, you know what you're talking about.
Garrett, he's joking. He dinked us.
I was just about to get Garrett over here too.
Yeah. So we'll make. I think that on Instagram would be great.
Yeah,
get people's top.
Yeah, we might redo it one day with
everyone. Like you get multiple people to do the snake draft. Oh yeah, come on. Yeah,
John was fucking with
yeah,
us.
he fucked with us.
But
before we're about to wrap up, but
what's up?
What's up, dude? Your top 4. We did a snake draft, but even Gabe, your top 4 food items, food and drink at Minute Maid Park. Okay. We did a draft, so ours is different, but we just want to get your top 4 list, and we'll get Gabe too.
Oh man, that's tough. Number 1 is a hot dog. I don't care. $1 dogs. That's just the value of that. That's one.
$1 dog.
2, I'm going with half and half at El Tiempo.
Ooh, that's another layer. I took that 1-1. I was like,
you took that 1-1.
Yeah,
no, I mean those are just unforgettable.
Literally.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, no.
literally.
3.
Thank you, JB. That's actually JB said, Des, that jacket goes in unbelievably hard. That's the first time in 4 years JB's given me a positive comment. So I'm gonna someone screenshot that and send that to me.
He bought that yesterday. I was with him. Garrett Harrelson lovers in the chat. What's up?
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm Garrett Harrelson.
And there's a Garrett Harrelson lover.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I don't know what that person is, but
your third pick.
I'll go 3. I'm going a cold Crawford Bach on draft in the little cups that you get to take home. The little cups that we have a million of. Yeah, and
your last
4. Man, they don't have Torchies there anymore. That sucks. That would have been my 4. They don't have Pluckers there either, do they?
No.
They just have the Pluckers there. I'm going Plucks all the way.
You're going Plucks for your 4th?
Yeah, give me some big old boneless tenders, dude. Big old boneless tender basket.
Dude, you almost took my entire list. I said,
come on.
Well, it was in the snake draft, so I took 1-1 margarita. Josh went with his 2 picks. And then on my way back, I took ice cream helmet and chicken tenders. And then he went with his next 2. This is terrible podcasting.
This is the worst podcast ever made.
And then I ended with a nice cold refreshing, and I bleeped it out because it was like St. Arnold's and Carbach.
Do
a sponsorship with us before I make my pick.
Yeah, an art car.
So
an art car is an honorable mention. HM for an art car, dude. That's an honorable mention.
Gabe, what's your top 4?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for being a guest.
All right.
And that's the show. Just kidding.
Let's see. I really like. So one time they gave it to me by accident. I just ordered a regular hot dog, and they gave me this one with like, dude, it had like grilled pineapples on it, and I was like, wow, that's gonna be disgusting. And it was the best thing I've ever had there.
That's I think it was like the Lapina dog or whatever. They did something for Yuli.
I think that
originally
that might have been it. Grilled pineapples on a foot-long hot dog with
that's a lot of pineapple.
A bunch of condiment too is
that is a mixture. That's a cosmic gumbo right there.
Yeah, like
on a hot dog.
Like it was good, you know. Just don't worry about the next day. Like, you know, you're at the game.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Just vibe.
Don't think about it.
What's your other 3 picks?
All right. Man. That El Tiempo, I gotta say the margarita.
Yeah.
Just, you know, just don't have 3 because if you have, well, if you're me and you have 3, then
you get carried out.
You do get carried out.
I mean,
you get carried. You get carried away.
You get carried away. You get carried away.
I don't know. I might just say like a good, sometimes a good Chick-fil-A sandwich just hits.
Dude, a good Chick-fil-A. That line's quick. They're efficient.
Yeah, and like you get it before they're soggy. I'm like, wow, like okay.
And the chips kind of hit a little salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Last pick.
Rounding it out. You ever been to that Slovik's like sausage place?
That's a good pull.
Yeah.
Slovik's. It's a really good pull.
Slovik's, I think still comes in my number 4, but it's not an every gamer. But you go over there, you know, you kind of, you know, in between innings, you know, you spend a little bit of time, but it's worth the walk.
I like that. It's a solid list. All right. Thanks for coming on the podcast. Astros, Diamondbacks tonight. Framber Valdez has to be Framber Valdez. You have to win this series. You have to take 2 or 3, hell or high water.
Over under on Framber 18 or 17 and a half outs.
Over.
Go 6 innings?
I think he goes 6 tonight. I think he has to go 6.
Yeah, I agree.
He goes 6. This is it's a fun episode for the rest of the weekend.
Let's do our own little pick stick thing. Here's your offensive performer tonight?
Didn't we do this? What was it? The wild card, best hitter, wild card, and pitcher.
Yeah, we did that. We did that
for the series. Okay, yeah, let's do it again. Best hitter of the weekend. I'm going to say Yordan Alvarez.
Okay.
He finally hit 2 home runs. It took him till June. I'm gonna go Yordan as my hitter for the weekend.
Okay. I'm gonna go Jose Altuve.
It's good. It's a good pull. It's a good pull. Who's your wild card?
My wild card is gonna be Zach DeZenzo.
My wild card is going to be Ryan Presley. Ryan Presley.
Good pick.
And then my pitcher of the weekend, you say Kikuchi. I'm rolling with my guy. I'm gonna roll with my guy. I should have taken Framber, but I'm gonna go with my guy.
My pitcher of the weekend, Justin Verlander. He's gonna go 7 innings, no runs, 7 Ks.
You heard it here first.
I'm telling you, he's gonna bounce back.
Okay.
He showed he can clearly throw 100 pitches. So
yeah,
if he's efficient, he can go 7 innings.
And he has that bounce back mentality.
Bounce back JV at home.
At home, prime time, under the lights, Sunday Night Football.
Let's go.
Yeah. So big series. Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, tell everyone. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the like button. Hit everything, please. But none of this can happen without our sponsors: Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint. They're opening all their locations at 10:30 starting tomorrow.
Yep,
10:30 a.m.
Saturday
for college football. No one else is doing that. Get the gridiron special on the weekend. But it's Texas, Michigan tomorrow at 11. Like, go to Big City Wings, watch the game. And then Kobe Stevens, KobeStevens.com. Go over there, grab your newest apparel for hunting, fishing, outdoor, athletic wear. They have a youth line, a women's line. They have a big sale going. You can also pile on with Apollo HOU at checkout for 25% off your entire order. So get you some. I was wearing the Azalea shirt yesterday on stream. So get you one. We can match. What if we all get the Azalea shirt and then we all get a section and we all sit together?
We can do it. Get a little Kobe Stevens stickers. Hey, Kobe, let's do it.
Yeah. The Azalea night.
The Azalea night.
We should probably say that for April for like the Masters, but
probably.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll talk to you.
Workshop it.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Well,
All
thanks everyone for tuning in. It's our Friday live show at noon. Brian will be back on the pod on Tuesday. You can obviously see that on Apple, not Spotify. For some reason, we're still trying to figure that out, or YouTube. So thank you for everyone tuning in. And